What's going on, shooters for rifles in the arena and other YouTube people that find this video? If you don't know me, I'm Bob Stone. I'm the match director for rifles in the arena. Big update is we have a new range master that's come on board. Russ Oziel has come on board. Adam Maxwell was listed as the guy on the Form C, but he was never going to be the guy. Just didn't fit with his family schedule or life schedule right now. So that's one update. Number two, this is actually my second take of this video. I made a video earlier and then got a bunch of emails. So we heard back from NROI today, had a few little tweaks we've got to make on some of the written stage briefs and a few other things. But the good news is we are like 98% complete with stages. And if you stick around to the end of this video, you'll see a walkthrough of many of the facilities. I didn't walk through all the just bays because it's a bay. You've seen them. These are just large bays. But some of the unique facilities that Arena has, we do some walkthroughs. Takes another 5-7 minutes after this. So when I originally did the Form C, I put it in as multi-gun, and then I tried to change it to IPSC, and we're not doing that. We're going back to multi-gun. So what I'm going to be doing is going through your registration, and if you have an optic on your gun, you're going to be open. If you have iron sights, you're going to be limited. And then we'll have a subcategory that puts you in the IPSC category you are competing for. For those of you that haven't dug into it, everybody except 3 people are in semi-automatic open. All right, so you're all competing for the same category/team. In IPSC, I think we have 2 people that are doing iron sights and 1 that is doing the standard division manual or something like that, if he clicked the right thing. And if he did, that's awesome. I'm glad we have somebody doing that. Right now we have 75 total shooters that are registered. I have 3 staff I need to add in there, so we'll be at 78. 65 of those are main match. So what that is, I'm going to cap it at 6 squads. Right now I've got 2 squads blanked out and reserved. Those 2 squads we will not fill, and that is to allow for IPSC style match flow. And what I mean by that is that the medium and long courses take about the same amount of time. The short courses are so fast, though, that we can shove 2 of those into an hour-and-a-half time slot. So what Saturday will look like is you'll have 2 medium courses, 2 long courses, and 4 short courses that we're going to cram into time slots. So 6 time slots, 8 stages. 4 of those stages will essentially be shot in 45-minute time slots, and it should work out. It's what we did with the shotgun matches last year. There are still a handful of people that need to pay. If you're one of those people, I sent you a note. Get a hold of me somehow, and we can work something out. If for whatever reason you haven't paid, if you need to pay at the venue because that's what works best for you, just let me know, and I'll put you on my list because I've got a handful of people that are doing that. I'll put you on my list and let you squad with who you want to squad with. Socials, we had great feedback on the socials. So most people actually want to do socials both nights. So Friday and Saturday night we will be doing socials. One Friday we're going to order a little bit less food for because it had 20 or so people less wanted to do that. And then Saturday night we'll have a decent social. We'll kick off both those around 5. That'll be the goal, is to have food and beverages ready to go at 5. We'll have water and sodas and adult beverages for those nights. We are going to provide you with a gut friendly. I don't know. We're not going to give you burgers and hot dogs for lunch. I think. Well, I don't know. We might do hot dogs. We'll see what we do for lunch on Saturday. We're going to try to keep it fairly light. The 2 times I've had lunch out there, it's been like a chicken wrap or something like that was fairly light. And then Sunday we're calling it brunch, and that's really just because of timing. It's not going to be breakfast food. But the early squads are going to shoot right now. They're scheduled from 8 in the morning to 11. And then the later squads will come on from 11 to 2. So I expect some crossover there between 10 and 11 of early squads coming off and late squads coming on. So everybody can just grab their chow about then. And then last thing before I get off here and roll into the squad videos, or excuse me, the stage videos, range videos, whatever they are. If you're on, it's 1, 2, or currently 8. Squad 1, Squad 2, or what is currently Squad 8. Squad 8, you'll start on a combined of squads, stages 7 and 8, and you'll rotate to 1 about 10 o'clock in the morning. So the so word of that is bays 1 and 2 face east. So early in the morning, they look into the sun. As you look at these videos, the pine trees at the back of the bays are about 50 to 70 feet tall. So are you going to need a sunshade? I don't know. I would bring one just in case. And then every other bay faces south or west. So you're not going to have any issues. But those two bays, bays 1 and 2, stages 1 and 2, if you're shooting those early in the morning on Saturday, I would have a sunshade. Okay, hope you enjoy the videos of the stages. Thank you all for signing up to shoot. Look forward to seeing everybody here in about a month. Okay, we're back on a different day. This is part of what they call the 200-yard bays. So you look back to the right there. Let me get my finger out of the way. That's actually 250 meters back there where that car is. So we'll have targets out to there. That mesh, that berm's about 200, and then up and down here. So we'll have a lot of good stuff out on this range. Yes, it's a little muddy right now. We had heavy rain last night, but we've got some good footing up here to walk on if it gets muddy, and the side stays dry for scoring. You might see a swinger on this stage out around 100 yards, 100 meters. Okay, so this is the bay. This is stage 2. So the other long range bay was going to be stage 1. This will be stage 2. So this just has a bunch of obstacles in it. Again, it goes out to about 200. The cars and stuff will be out of here, but a lot of these obstacles will remain, and there will be things to shoot in and around said obstacles. Okay, this will be stage 3. This is the 300 meter KD range. Notice I said 300 meter. So if we zoom in way out there, that back berm is 300 meters. There will be paper at 300 meters. You've also got a 100 meter, zoom back out, 100 meter and 200 meter, might like my finger, yard line. You'll have a mix of steel and paper. There we go, going out through here. Like I said, you'll have paper all the way out at 300. I will also put at least one steel out there to give you a sight in on, and life will be good. There will be some sort of apparatus up here on this berm that you're shooting from, or to give you additional support should you choose. We'll see how it turns out. If it'll fit the one I want, it will fit up here. Spectator area will be a little bit weird. It'll be kind of down behind the berm. We will have a side-by-side here. It will move up the left side of the range, up and down the left side of the range, just because we've got kind of a funky spot over there coming from the fixed time stage. So I don't want people driving by that. So this will be good. It'll be fun. A lot of steel and some paper. Okay, this will be stage 4. This is an automatic turning stage. This is a short course. There'll be 5 paper up there on that berm. We'll have a shooting area here on this nice concrete 25-yard line. That'll give you good traction to move. Time will be somewhere between 5 and 10 seconds. Like I said, 5 targets, kind of 3 engagement areas. It'll be good. This bay will be stage 5. So stage 4, the fixed time, and stage 5 will be paired together in an 1.5-hour window. So you shoot 2 short courses. This will, I can't remember off the top of my head what the stage is for this, but you've got some nice sunshade here behind these to hang out with, and the shoot house, stage 6, is right over there. Okay, this will be stage 6, the shoot house. We've got a nice covered area here. I will have some maps out here of the course of fire, since it's going to be so hard to walk. Prior to catwalk will largely be off limits because of the course of fire. I don't know what this looks like, but we'll look as we go in. So this will be the general start area out here. Can't really see it now, but there will be an activator down there through that hallway. You'll enter and engage some targets as you come through. All the targets will be in front of some of these bullet catches to protect the steel walls. These walls do have steel behind them, so should you shoot something, it will be fine. Or should you miss the bullet catch, that door will be open going out into another hallway. You will move through here, engage and stuff. We're not gonna have obstacles in the way. You'll be good. As you come outside, there will be 2 targets out there. One of them will likely be some kind of moving target, either a swinger or a holy monkey. You'll enter into this room with some targets. Okay, so coming in from outside, you'll have a couple targets there. You go into another room, a target or 2. You'll come around this corner into the last kind of room here, and then this door will be open and you'll have something down that hallway. Yep, so that's that. We open this door. That was the start position, and we'll open this door. So there will be some sort of activated target down through this hallway, which will be pretty cool. Okay, this is where the bulk of this, half of the stages will be. This is where stages 7 through 12 will be. There'll be 2 stages out here Saturday, and then all 4 of Sunday's stages will be out here. So we'll have this big open area out here to park in. We'll bring in some porta johns, stuff like that. Saturday's stages will be out there. I'm not gonna go out there, but it's gonna look a lot like that. And then Sunday's stages will run up along this west side of this. So that's north facing, this is west facing. Sun will not be an issue. And just to give you an idea of the size of these bays, they are big. So this is the smallest, correction, this is the second smallest. It's 40 yards from me to that back berm, and then from that berm to that berm is 50 yards. That is a very large USPSA stage, and I'm not even using half of the bay. We will pay attention to where we put this stuff down to pay attention to footing and stuff, but I've got a month to work on all that, so we will be good.